Hi, I'm Michael Tennell with Tux Digital and the Destination Linux Network, and this video is an unboxing video for the shipment I just got in today, and that is still in the shipping box because it's an unboxing and I'm going to be unboxing it now. But anyway, I'll go ahead and tell you, it's the Kubuntu Focus laptop. So let's just get into it. All right, so it opens this way. All right, got the Kubuntu Focus booklet. Oh, this is specifically to reviewers. Oh, okay, nice. That's dedication to have stuff directly for reviewers. All right, well, we'll get to that later because that's not relevant to the video. All right, so we have a Kubuntu branded USB. We have a microfiber cloth, device drivers and utilities disc, which I haven't seen one of those in a long time. Well, one that's relevant technically, because typically these, these discs are for Windows because you don't really need them for Linux most of the time. So we'll see what we have while we have that. And then we have, what is this? Let's get see, there's the USB Kubuntu drive. Wonder how much space is on that, or what's even on it, if there's something special on it. All right, so we have the microfiber cloth, the user manual. I'm digging into that later, see what that is. And then we got this you might be wondering why I'm opening the microfiber cloth, and it's because well, I wanted to know if it had anything on it. It does not, which is actually good because I was wondering if there was a Kubuntu logo on it. But the reason why is because I don't really want it to have one, because then you have like one side that's useful and the other one side has potential to not use it. But I also dropped something, which is just two screws that I don't know what are there for. So we also have the notebook guide. So I have this guide, and this is a guide through the hardware itself. This is something that comes with the computer from the ODM, I would assume. And now we're going to get into the big stuff. Here we go. What is this thing? That's just the power cables and such, although I think they might be stuck down. No, I don't know why that's not coming out, but whatever. We'll just go directly to the laptop because that's what everybody wants anyway. All right, so let's put this over here for now. And that appears to just be stuck to the edge of this. I don't know. I think I just pull everything out. Is that gonna work? Actually, yes. Perfect. That's called a life hack, if you're wondering. To just take it out a different way because reasons. All right, so the Kubuntu Focus box is now empty. We have the power brick, which I'm pretty sure is just the power brick. Yep, sure is. That is fine. And we have the laptop, which we now need to take off the protective shipping stuff. And now take it out of the bag. And take it out of the other bag, apparently. Look at that. So the screen has a wrapping in it. That's nice. Let's put that down for a second. All right. So this so far is looking pretty slick. So let me get a better angle for you. This is the first laptop I've ever reviewed on this channel, so I don't have a setup for it just yet that's ideal for video, recording the video, but this should be good. Anyway, so we have the new Kubuntu Focus laptop, and that thing looks slick, especially the Kubuntu logo key instead of the Windows key. That is awesome. And it's got a full numpad. It's got a much more reasonable layout for the page up, page down, home and end keys, which are sometimes like included inside of other like layers. Oh, well, no. They actually have those here too in a separate layer, so if you want to use the layer, you can. That is pretty cool. Also, it has the WASD keys right here that are highlighted special. I like that because maybe, I mean, it's basically a developer gaming laptop, so it's essentially a desktop replacement because of the power that's inside of this laptop. Like, it's kind of ridiculous if you think about it. So it has SD card slot. If you haven't, well, let's go through it. Let's just go through it here. All right, so we have to focus, camera, focus on the focus. It's not focusing on the focus. There we go, that'll work. All right, so we got a SD card slot reader, has a 3.0 USB port, has headphone jack and microphone jack, which is very nice. It has the full-size Ethernet jack, which is awesome. It has, on the other side, an HDMI out, the power connector, a mini display port, 2 USB Type-Cs, and another USB 3.0. So it's pretty stacked in the ports department, and this is kind of like an edgy design. I like it. But anyway, so let's look in the back, because I noticed it has a special Kubuntu logo on the back of it. And now this is really cool because this is not only, I don't know how you can see it on the camera or not, like how good it is, but it looks like, yeah, you can see it with the angles. It's not just a sanded down thing. It's a piece of metal that has been attached to the laptop. So it's like a really nice metal piece. So let's close this back up again. And looking underneath, so it's got a nice layout of vents. So a good airflow looks like it has, or it has the potential to have good airflow. I haven't tested it yet, but I will do because this is an unboxing, not an actual review yet. I've been carrying it around. I like that you can't really see the fingerprints that well, so that's good. It's not a fingerprint magnet. All right. So that is the Kubuntu laptop, and we're going to power it on. Ooh, now that is fancy. RGB right out the gate. And it's also got a custom splash screen. It's cycling through the colors, I like that. Please unlock the disk. Well, in order to do that, I need to find out what the password is to unlock the disk. So we need to get into the Kubuntu. Is the Kubuntu logo color? I think so. I think that's the Kubuntu color. I don't know. Anyway, so the Kubuntu laptop, Kubuntu Focus laptop, comes with disk encrypted by default. So I need to find out what the password is. So I am going to be opening my handy dandy reviewer booklet. So it turns out that the password for the Kubuntu Focus to unencrypt the drive and also to log into the system is, well, Kubuntu. So I didn't really need to look at the booklet, and I could have just typed it in. But hey, there we go. That's what it is. This is the first moment that I loaded the Kubuntu laptop. It's currently, just out of curiosity, 74% battery when I first turn it on. And it also has these pop-ups. So these pop-ups are not like welcome pop-ups. They're more of, you know, services for like easy access to set up the services like Google Drive and OneDrive and Dropbox if you want to use those. I do not want to use those. So I don't know if I need to uncheck this or not. I'm going to go ahead and click close though. And I'm going to close that too because I have no intention of using Dropbox, Google Drive, or whatever. I guess I could try them out for the review, but this is an unboxing, not a review, so it's not a big deal. So now the keys have now been backlit by white, as you can tell. So it kind of like transitions back and forth, which is kind of cool. But you can customize it, I assume. I'll get into more details when I actually do the review. But since this is an unboxing, I'm not going to go into that much detail yet. I don't know how I feel about this part, because this is not the default Kubuntu look, you know? This is not how Kubuntu itself comes by default. It comes by default with this panel as a bottom panel. So we're going to go in more depth later in the next video, because the next video is going to be an actual review. This is just an unboxing, and I wanted to check out what the default setup was, and also all the other stuff. And oh, it's got wobbly windows on. Nice. That's fun. Who doesn't love wobbly windows? So there's a lot of effort and attention to detail put into this whole package. You can see like the box has a lot of customization with logos and everything, and there's like custom badge on the back of the laptop, and the custom super key and all that stuff. They've put a lot of effort into that. And another thing that I really like that they have done is on the first boot up of the system, they give you this Kubuntu Focus like kind of cheat sheet sort of thing. And you just click these arrows, and you can go back through different various things like desktop shortcuts, and they give you like the custom shortcuts they set up. Some of the stuff I like how they set up their customs, some of it not so much, but we'll get into the details about that in the review video. But also, I'm a very particular person in how I use Plasma, because I am a Kubuntu fan and I have contributed to Kubuntu. So people who are not aware, I'm really into Kubuntu. So I'm probably a little bit more judgmental than others in terms of what I expect from a Kubuntu laptop. So we'll see. But I think this is so far pretty cool. I really like this, cheat sheet sort of thing. I got console shortcuts, CLI files, how to navigate through the system with like CD and CP and LS and MV and make dir and all that stuff. So that's cool. Also, it's got CLI environment commands. It's got CLI search stuff through grep, CLI permissions through chmod. I'm not really sure how you're supposed to say that. Chmod, some people, whatever. And also it's got a lot of other things like Vim cursor movements. It's got, I guess it has Vim by default. I wasn't aware of that, but maybe it looks like it is. We will get into all of that stuff in the future when we do the review video, which will be coming very soon. So, and wait, is that a webcam slider? Yes, webcam privacy slider built into the laptop. That is nice. So openness and transparency is very important to me and the Destination Linux Network and Tux Digital channel. So I wanted to let you know that this laptop was not purchased by me. It was sent to me as a review unit. So as soon as I'm done reviewing it, I'll be sending it back to the company. I think so far this is a really cool laptop. Once I get into the review section of it, I'll let you know the full details. But until then, that's it for this unboxing video of the Kubuntu Focus laptop. I hope you enjoyed checking it out. I hope you also are interested in subscribing to the channel so you can check out the review for this laptop, because it is a pretty slick looking laptop. I mean, it's fair to say it might be the nicest laptop I've ever held in my hands, spec wise and just sleekness and overall. So yeah. I don't know. I really like the fact that they put so much detail into the design of having the Kubuntu logo on the key, having this Kubuntu badge, and I just noticed that with when I previously showed the badge, I didn't have the screen on, so I didn't know these lit up, and they do light up, so that's nice too. Overall, this is a slick looking laptop, so I can't wait to dive into it and find out more about it and let you know about my review. So be sure to subscribe, and also be sure to smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm, and comment below to let me know about what suggestions you have or requests that you would have for me and my review for this laptop, because I have my own ideas, but if you have some more, I would very much appreciate that, like what things to specifically test for and that kind of thing. So that'd be really nice. So be sure to leave a comment below, and I'll be sure to include that in the future video for the review. You should have a reasonable amount of time for the sending out in those comments, because I have to spend a lot of time to review this thing, because a quick review is not really a review. and I like to do it properly, so you have at least a few days to send in those comments. So thanks for watching. I'm Michael Tennell with Tux Digital and the Destination Linux Network, and as always, keep using, learning, and enjoying Linux and Kubuntu.